see if she succeeds in teaching you all, though. Roll me, fuck it. Roll me your shooting skill on teaching them how to use it. Yes, you fucking know how to use it. So congratulations. Succeeded in like it's got an auto aim feature on it, and it's like right there. You just flip this on, it's got auto aim. You just need to point it in the direction, and it will auto aim. This is not a real gun, and Mary just starts. Kelly starts going off on this is a toy. It takes no skill.
It's such a toy. Here's the button. You push the button.
I'm trying to fill out the fires for this collapsible laser pistol, and so I'm trying to damage. And so, is this a D4, a D6, a D40?
It would be equivalent to a D6.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure a D6 is
pew pew weapon.
A pew pew weapon. I'll change it later if it needs to be higher.
I put it as agility plus D6.
Yes, go for that for right now.
Pew. Pew.
Okay.
Nerf.
Now that we've got the weapon out of the way, and I spent more of my time designing maps than I did worrying about the equipment you all had, which I should have done.
Yeah.
Well, I have a lot of things fixed. Every session, it gets cleaner and cleaner. I learned how to put tokens on the map again. All right. So back to a reason why I brought this one up again, Champ, is because I like to explain that sometimes I'll change out your virtual tabletop's front load screen. If you catch it, you only get like a brief shot of it. I like to use it as foreshadowing.
Gotcha. Oh, wait, did you check out Neverending Dungeon, by the way?
Yes, I remembered that I had messaged the person. It's a long story. I could tell you about it later.
All right.
Yes, I kickstarted it. However, I'm still trying to talk to them because there was a problem with the pay back then, 2 years ago.
Gotcha.
Laser.
It had to deal with my card was in the US, I was in Japan, and the Kickstarter program was in Europe. So it was having a banking meltdown. All right, so you've taught them how to use this point and click auto aim gun. You can substitute your common knowledge at a -2 to roll in order instead of using whatchamacallit. Fuck it, just use your common knowledge for this gun. It's point and click light torch. Did anybody fire it?
I don't think anybody wants to waste it.
I accidentally fire it.
Well, no one gave you one purposefully because you're a pacifist.
Oh, darn it. All right.
There's only 3 of them.
Darn it. All right. All right.
Oh, hey. We do need to remember, I think it was Kelly, I think it was you. Didn't you find FUZE grenades?
Oh, I think 2 or 3 of us found grenades.
Nowhere in my notes did it say I found anything in the damn lockers or worth a darn.
I found a box of grenades, and David found a box of grenades, I think.
No.
Okay, then it was Champ that found a box of grenades.
No, sir, not me.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Mary that got the box grenades.
How did I not write that down then?
There's 3 boxes of grenades. One of you found 2 sets. One found 1 set.
Yeah, I found 1 set.
Kelly had 2, and it was either Champ or it was in the top left one. So that was either Champ or whoever opened up the other top left one. It was a pack of fuzz grenades. F.U.
Oh yeah. Okay. I remember. Yeah, my notes say that I got a utility tablet, and then the fuse grenades, and then Kelly
the
gave
tablet for the utility.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and then not Kelly, Harley. Getting names confused here. Harley gave me the charging tablet. Okay, I thought that I got the charging and the utility tablet. No. All right. Yeah, it was me that got the grenades.
I gave that. Yeah, I gave it to you.
You have both of those extra tablets. It's just a tablet that controls the utility as opposed to a utility tablet. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
It's very simple tablet. It's I mean, you could probably reprogram almost anything. However, it's basically a remote control for the utilities in that ship. So
It turns the TV and air conditioning on.
Yes, it's got on, off, and fan.
On, off, and fan.
That's it.
Guys, we don't have any heat, but we have a fan.
And Kelly,
it does
make sure
AC. It does fan
grab
only.
your foul tape for our adventure.
It's like, guys, what's its AC? High. What do you mean high? No, that's the only option. High. Oh, that's not its armor class. That's the air conditioning.
Holy crap, this is getting dark.
All right. So you have those grenades. Like I said, you have a total of 3 6-packs of them. They're all in one little thing, and they pop off. And it looks like the minute you pop it off, it lights it. So you like throw it, as opposed to throw it.
Like a delayed flare boom stick.
It's like a 6-pack that's got it's a grenade 6-pack. You pull off a 6-pack, it starts, it's ready, you throw it.
Oh, geez.
This way you can hold on to all your grenades.
Yeah.
God forbid one pops off the chassis and then it's a design flaw.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Man,
Trying to blow us all
I
over.
haven't had a 6-pack since middle school.
I had a 6-pack the other night.
All right. So what do you guys say we go make peaceful terms on this castle crew? That's what I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna nickname them the castle crew till we get their actual names.
Yeah, I'm in agreement.
All right.
I turn towards the human and I go, in that case, lead the way, miss. And I give like a half bow and like kind of gesture to go forwards, looking up at her, waiting for her response.
Turn to Dave. Did he just insult me?
No, he wants you to lead. He's conceding to your authority and asking you to lead.
Okay.
I point towards is it Kelly?
Kelly's the human.
Yeah. I point to. I'm still getting them confused. I'm pointing towards Kelly's like space gun, right? So I'm gonna call it. And then I like point towards my tablet, and then like just have a grin on my face as I'm like acting like I'm doing things on my tablet, but I'm doing absolutely nothing. It's turned off.
Playing Flappy Bird.
Exactly.
All right, so I take it this is your direction. You'll all move out the ship. When you get to here, roll a notice check. Who wants to be the lucky one?
I'll do it.
Let Champ do it.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I have the smarts, but do I have the rolls?
Apparently, yes.
As you all are going by, Champ notices over here, right here. There's a. Do you know those little capsules that I told you about that were the DNA thing, and then you all would remember where they go? And there was 45 of 72 that you all just found.
Yeah.
You see a location on the side of it, without going into too much detail. You see a location where those things get embedded in this pod over here, and it clicks in your mind that those DNA capsule help with the creation of bodies. That Dave just was looking at the capsule holding. Like it clicked in your head. And do you get what I'm saying?
So you're saying we can basically respawn 42 times.
Is that what you're saying? Because if that's what you're saying, I like tug on Dave's shoulder. I'm like, dude, that's where we revive at, right over there.
That's our Healy pods.
Are these different people or are these
Us.
us?
So these three chambers is where the three of you came from, and this chamber is where Kelly came from. What I'm saying is that he saw something that can hold those little capsules that you had in your hand, and he put 1 and 2 together. So as you all were heading out, he's like, wait a minute. And now we're taking a briefer over here before you go on your castle excursion.
I'm like, guys. As long as I don't fight, I can bring you back here. And I point my finger to my head and then like point it to the sky like a gesture, like it's a big brain move.
When you go in there, you notice that there's little locations that you could put those DNA editors in it, and all of them say different things like wired reflexes or mental conditioning.
Skills increases. Enhancement.
Yeah.
They're
Boost.
DNA
I was like trying
DNA
to-
editors.
I was trying to get the word, and I was like, what is that word?
The life support is functioning at level in this room is functioning better than when you left it the first time. So the lights in these chambers are working, and it looks like there's 4 holes available that are lit up, and it can have a total of 16. And the little capsules have different statements on it. They're very generic. One says mental conditioning, the other says agility conditioning, and that's all it leaves with nondescript.
Languages.
So with that, there are about 6 different types on there. strength conditioning, agility conditioning, smarts conditioning, mental strengthening. So basically, one for each stat, and the last one says mental strengthening on the 45. And you got about a good 11 for each of them. 11, whatever 45 divided by 6 is.
Number.
Placed there.
So it basically well, I mean, given
on
each of
the
us are
thing
gonna have
on it on the tubes, and all of them have it. These three, these all have it. They have lit up slots, 4 of 16, where you could stick 4 of those tablets in it.
Who's guinea pig number 1? Let's see.
Is that what we're
Well,
doing?
I will.
I was gonna say I'm trying to remember which room I came out of.
I came in this bottom one here, I think. Yeah, I came in this one.
Yeah, you came in that one.
Harley
I think I
was up here.
There you go.
And then Shin. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Because I was blocked from getting out because you guys were dealing with the dead yucky thing in your doors.
But we can each do 4.
Yes, it does have 4 of the 16 lit up.
Or Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize I had gambling smart.
I'm sorry, what was that?
She didn't realize she
I
had
was laughing
gambling
because I
smarts.
have. Yeah.
I definitely want to go with agility.
All right.
no,
Do you want to
8,
put?
maybe 2.
6. Smart, agility, smart, agility. Wow.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
I'm gonna go with agility, smart. What else?
Sorry, I was trying to get this headset working. So the capsules that we can use them to adjust our abilities, or is that just what we think is going to work?
Axel,
Yeah.
as
Yes,
we
ma'am.
we kind of put 2 and 2 together, but we're not completely sure if we're right.
What was that?
Would you be able to help?
Yeah.
We found these enhancements, DNA enhancements.
Oh yeah, those things are used to correct problems with your DNA. Or let's say you lose a limb and you need to adjust your agility. It will give you like a faster one limb to compensate for loss of another limb. It fixes problems. It creates problems. No, just fixes problems. What did you all find? Like what kind?
We found enhancement for augmenting our agility and our intelligence.
Well, really, it's you're supposed to put those in before you get made, and it helps enhance the thing you're making, as opposed to after. The only thing it do aftermarket is kind of fix problems. Let's say you're a little bit more clumsy and you put in a bunch of agility. You could probably compensate and you would no longer have a hindrance in an aftermarket. Prior market, if I had to build a new body, I'd be able to you'd be able to control a little bit more of the process. Meaning it would have been great when I was making you guys to have these things.
Can you make me human? Can one of these make me human?
Why would you want to do that?
I just like peek out of my room and
you
go.
can make homegirl a Saurian if that.
Yeah, I just peek around the corner and go. Or what about turning the human into us?
Well, you see,
Saurian?
how's this?
Yeah.
When you all die, make sure you come back here and I could repurpose your body into something different. Right now, it's kind of like it's hard to turn off software that needs to stay running when it's a living body.
Damn it. Once again, Axel, thank you.
Well, glad to be of service. Like I said, I think what you could do, though, is at least fix discrepancies. I believe, if I'm looking at the readout, Kelly was clumsy, and I believe 4 agility would remove a clumsy.
Bitch. Birth. Marriage. Oh, God. I'm delusional.
It would take about an hour to reprogram her DNA if she wanted to step inside. I could.
Can I do this, guys? I'm tired of dropping shit and walking on my feet and.
Yes.
Hold on, I'll go back to the quarters and get the capsules.
Thank you.
So 2 hours later, who all wants to try to modify one of their hindrances? Out of game, what I'm doing is saying you can modify your hindrances and remove one hindrance. If it's a 2-point, it takes 4 DNA enhancers with the appropriate thing. So let's say you have a phobia and it's a 1-point. You could use 2 mentals to strengthen your mental resolve.
I want to get rid of delusional.
Maybe the pacifist should get rid of pacifism.
No, I love this, dude. I love it. I'm playing this off. Like,
yeah,
I love it.
You are doing awesome.
Yeah, you could remove the other problems, like if you wanted to, or you could keep it. You know, right now these DNA enhancers, the ones that you have, can either help remove an hindrance with all 4 slots or 2 slots, depending if it's a 1-point or a 2-point, or when you're making a body, you can add 4 points to an area.
I don't know. I kind of like my stuff. It's like really stupid stuff, but it's like cool stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Like I like my hindrances. They're weird. They're quirky. It's what defines my character.
Axel speaks up and he says, "By the way, if you find any body cores or you get some bioformer going, we can make more people with those DNAs capsules."
Well, if she's going in to fix her.
I'm good. I'm good.
clumsiness.
I'm making. Well, I ain't making any babies. So we want more help. We might have to try to find those.
I gotta hand 4 of those things to Kelly.
So you had 4 of the agility. So whatever 45 is divided by 6, whatever the odd. Let's see, what is that?
I want to say it's 7.
7. Fuck
It's
it.
7.5
Yeah,
to
42.
be exact. So
Yeah, 7.5.
Okay, so you have 3 other extras. We're going to say they're all agility. So 1, 2, 3 agilities. And then you take another one of the agilities. So just mark it off that you're down to 36 now, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why
And you
another
use,
3 or what?
I was just going to say, of whatever's, I will write it out and hand it to you later. Right now, you used
Yeah.
4 agility and you gave it, and you now removed clumsy from your
While she's doing that,
printing
I'm gonna
pod.
do whatever to remove
Yay!
the timid.
Timid's
Unnatural
1 point or
fear.
2 point?
I don't know.
So clumsy is 2 points. I know that. Whatever timid is, you have 4 slots, so you can move either 2 1 point hindrances or 1 2 point hindrance.
I have no idea what it is. Because that's the one that doesn't exist in
Oh, I
the
gotcha.
book
I'll
that
look
I
it up.
can see.
Yep, I'm tracking. Nope. I believe timid.
So I can just straight up delete.
Give me a second.
That's just that.
Timid is
All
a
right.
major. Not everyone has ice in their veins. Blah 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 blah.
Oh,
You
I'm minor.
subject -2 to your fear, so you could put 4 mentals in and remove timid.
Okay.
Something is strange.
Okay.
Government puts sedatives in soft drink.
When you
Dogs
step
for
out
public.
of
We're
the
all just characters
container,
in some bizarre game. Okay, sorry.
Dave you feel like your muscles are tighter, your reflexes, you feel like a better sense of confidence when you step out of that container. Almost euphoric in a sense. Kelly, when you step out, well, you just feel like you could parkour anything.
Parkour.
anything, even a
Oh.
sphere.
It feels like they could parkour anything. Whether they can, the dice will
Crazy.
tell us.
That's crazy. You feel like you
Alright,
could
where'd you guys go?
parkour the Death Star. Like,
Yeah, there you go.
Parkour.
That's cool.
Where'd you guys go?
So an hour later, they step out of their pods. They smell like new.
Oh, there's Cam.
They got that new car smell off of them. Watching them in this, you see like injections going in them. Their muscles twitch a little bit. It looked painful what they went through. However, they have no idea of the pain they went through.
I just find
And,
some random piece of garbage on the ground and just go heads up, champ, and throw it. See what he does. It's just like a balled up piece of paper or something.
throws it at the wrong person.
Well, my
Because
bad.
Kelly's the
Kelly's the one
person.
that had the. Kelly's the one that's not clumsy anymore.
Oh well. I at least threw it at somebody. I grabbed another piece.
just hits me
I'm
in the
going
head,
to
and I
the
look down at the piece of paper, and I look up. What was that for?
Try this again. Heads up. Try to catch it this.
Well, meanwhile, these two are throwing paper
Oh
at
yeah,
each other.
He can't understand me. Son of a bitch.
All I know is you're throwing paper at me now. Why is she throwing
ro-
paper at me?
roll an athletics check to see if you catch it. Let's see if you parkour the paper.
Or I take the paper, I throw it in the air and catch it myself. Yeah, he caught it.
The one that you threw, she parkours around it.
Okay.
Okay,
better.
so
Nice.
now that we've spent an hour doing this, are you ready to go for the castle?
Yes.
Oh, castle. That's right.
Yeah, I got my bags packed. I got my satchel and I got my backpack. I got my bedrolls. I got.
I do like the
Molasses.
same
I'm good to
gesture
go.
that I did earlier to Kelly, where I'm like beckoning them to like move forwards and pointing to their gun and then my tablet. And then like I go back to playing on my tablet with Flappy Bird, trying to figure out why it keeps crashing. I'm just like, ugh.
All right. After you travel out, it seems very uneventful. And you get closer to this castle. Is there any steps of precaution that you all take before you get within arrow range of this castle?
For
I have a
reference,
question.
I am playing on my tablet with one hand and then like trying to hold it between my elbow and then like my forearm. And then the other arm is like on the back of Kelly's shoulder. Like just that way I don't lose direction or the party. In other words, if I'm trying to notice something, I should probably be rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to notice where the entrance would be and if it's open or closed.
Okay, so you realize that that you're going to have to go due west and go around and up
We
the
got a
mountain
track ahead of us.
in order to get to where the entrance is. And you've all walked that direction so far. You've walked quite a bit distance to the west, and you start scaling up. You're getting close enough to know that you're within probably about the same distance the zombies were from there, and that's why I'm asking, what precautions do you take, if any?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess at that point then I would have gotten off my tablet, put it away so it doesn't lose charge, and still holding one arm on the back of Kelly here. I'm like
He's your safety net.
I turn back towards David and I'm like, can you translate something? Tell Kelly to crouch down and be a bit not as clumsy or unstealthy as before.
Sure. I'm just gonna say he'd like you to attempt to hide, and and I gestured down.
Oh, and does anyone have a white cloth?
Oh.
Just precautionary measures in case we need to wave the white flag and all.
I got the white tubing.
That will suffice. Keep
You
that
are
at the
wearing
ready.
something pretty. Do remember you all are wearing
I'm
shiny, reflective
gear.
gear.
I'm still in my.
We've also got those nice white hospital gowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you're wearing on the outside of your space aluminum blanket suit.
Okay, I take my gown thing
I'm
off.
ripping some off.
I don't rip anything. I just like kind of wrap it around my arm, and then like I'll wave it as a flag if need be.
The only one that has clothes.
Yeah.
Actually, I can take her
Chance
gown,
over
right?
there, he's got one, and he's wrapped it all around, and he's doing this number. Meanwhile, Mary's over here ripping shreds off, and then just like. And you do this while you're progressing forward in a stealth manner. Well, good news is that You do this for quite some time, and as you approach
That is
closer
getting
to
nice.
this castle, there seems to be no life.
The smoke went out?
Um,
Whoa! Ah, it's snowing again. Son of a bitch.
And it does pick up a little bit of snow because you're up on the mountaintop. It's a light flurry.
Shit.
And you all see what you see. You come across two
Oh,
towers,
jeez, what the
two
hell is
square
this?
towers, and a gate, which the gate has no actual open and close. It's just
hey, GM, real quick.
yes.
There's a
Fucking
icon
pattern.
over here with me on the right, and I can't move it. I'm assuming I'm not supposed to be there. Okay, thank you. All right, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. So while you assess these things and you make plans, you all converse. I have to use the boys' room.
Cool. I do say,
He's got to drain the axle.
were those arrows a self-defense system of sorts? I've heard of these before, but I've never quite seen them in action. And usually they use lasers, not so much arrows. Although this is a castle. Oh, David, could you relay that information to the poor human here?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to check out these defenses. What was that you said?
I said I do believe this is a self-defense system of the sorts, although I've usually seen them in the manner of lasers, not so much arrows.
Yeah, these are arrows, though. So that's cool.
Also, this came in the form of a volley of arrows. Perhaps this came from an ancient object known as a Hwacha. Hwacha? Hwacha. It starts with an H. I don't quite remember how to pronounce it.
Gonna turn to Kelly. He's speaking gibberish. He wants me to relay it to you, but I don't really know what he's talking about. So I'm just gonna tell you this, and so he thinks I'm telling you something.
Is he going mad? Should we shoot him?
No, not that
No.
gibberish.
Oh.
He's talking about the defenses and some other thing.
When your stomach says
hibachi or something. I think it's a barbecue.
We have done absolutely nothing productive since you've been gone. I've had to repeat myself twice.
You've done jack shit, which is what I just left in the bathroom.
Oh,
Fantastic.
wonderful. Thank you. Not really.
Okay.
Hiawatha.
There seems to be no life whatsoever.
Is there like a door or anything?
You all could walk underneath.
The gate?
Yeah. It's just that's above you. This is above you.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly walk in.
Well, I'm waving my white little flag. La.
When I'm
All
right
right,
here,
so-
I'm gonna be like, "Hello."
there's almost as if it's a ghost town. Over here, you see like a straw statue of something with spears stuck in it. Like something was launching giant sized spears at something, at whatever their this golem-ish looking thing is.
Weapons, spear. I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna get one.
You pull the spear
Is it
out.
of normal size for us, or is it like extremely large?
No, it's normal size.
Okay.
It just looks like whatever launched it. They're spears. So
Okay.
whatever threw it, the target itself is giant size that they were aiming for. It's a giant straw scarecrow-looking thing.
Yeah. Burning Man.
With,
Gotcha.
yeah, it's a Burning Man-looking statue. Okay, there you go. What the hell, cat? Really? Reached out, pulled the cord. There's 3 spears in it. They look in great condition, and they look fancy. Like, well, if you pull one out, I'll tell you more.
Yeah, I pulled one out.
I kind of like
Right.
hide behind. I guess these are like boxes or something.
Yeah, they're snowed on supply crate boxes.
Okay. I hide behind them and kind of call out to Kelly, who can't understand me. I'm not even gonna tell you what I say, but yeah, I just kind of call out, and then I like hide behind these boxes, kind of like watching.
You pull out
Jimmy.
one of the spears,
Jimmy.
and the spear. You look at it, and it's got a button on the side of it, and it seems like it's made of aluminum. Aluminum
Oh.
shaft is,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the very tip of it seems to be very. It's an unknown metal of some sort, and it's just very sharp, and it's barbed.
Anybody else want a spear?
Mm,
I look at my.
I kind of like.
Right.
I like get up
Sure.
from my hiding place and like just put my arms up and go, I surrender, while I'm looking at Kelly.
I'm gonna walk over to him and hand him a spear,
Be nice.
and I'm gonna.
So you
Take
pull
the other
out all
2
3 of
spears.
them, right?
Yeah, I pull out all 3. I'll take the other 2 spears.
And there's more over here.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
A total of
The
8.
whole cart.
5. Yeah, there's 5 over here and 3 in it. They all are made the same.
I turn to David
I'm
and
gonna
go,
ask David.
I believe that Kelly wants you to have this, but gave it to me. And I hand him the spear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you by chance know what this button does, David? Or ask the other 2?
Roll a common knowledge check.
No, I don't know.
Battle smarts? Because weapon?
No, common knowledge.
You suck.
All right. Harley. I love it. I can just see it now. It's like that pin. Like, how do you get the pin to work? And then she just walks over. So you have to indent and push the button, hold it, and the thing collapsed. And so they go from
Right.
an 8-foot spear to an 8-foot. Sorry, yeah, spears are 8
6.
feet, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
6.
Average 6 foot.
Whatever a typical Spartan type spear would be. You have 8 of them. Anyways, they collapse down to a foot.
Sweet.
And they all do that.
It reverse umbrella. Gotcha.
Yes. They reversed the
It
umbrella.
reverse
They
umbrella.
collapsed.
Meanwhile, David's over here thinking it was a freaking Rubik's cube.
All three of you. You're like, you push the button, nothing's happening. You're like, it's doing nothing. It's like you're supposed to push and hold.
I didn't crit failure. I'm just
Kinda
like,
like-
I don't know how it works. It's a little bit more complicated than a wooden spear.
Well, yeah, you're watching them try to assume, like, well, you're pushing the button. And he's over there, like, doing this number with crit fail.
Is that a garden?
It's like when someone opens the door and you're trying to unlock at the same time.
Is that a garden?
All right.
As I said, I don't know.
Oh, how many do
It's
you
what a
want?
garden.
We have
I
a
just want
total
one.
of 8. Champ doesn't want any.
I'll carry 2 of them.
They all collapse.
Yeah, they're all I'll carry 3.
Oh yeah,
I'll take
Coffee.
the
You were
rest
right.
of that.
It's anywhere between 8 and 9 feet long for a Spartan
I was
spear,
gonna say,
specifically
I'm
a
pretty
Spartan.
Sure they're 8 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
was
thought that
using
too.
it
I
as
was
a
like, they were like
muscle.
ridiculously long because Spartans were, like 5'10"
So
and
they
stuff, 6
collapsed
foot
down to
tall,
2
and
feet
they were
then.
taller than
Yeah.
the Spartans
The horse.
themselves.
Yeah.
Because they would
Most
sit on the ground.
Spartans. Most Spartans around.
Horse mount.
Most
Yeah.
Spartans had to be between
Oh,
5'11" to 6'2"
Yeah.
to be part of the regiment.
Yeah. And they were taller than them,
Yeah,
so that means
yeah.
that they at bare minimum had to be somewhere around 8 feet tall,
Yeah.
or 8 feet in length. Sorry.
So my bad. They collapsed
You
down.
can't
They collapsed
stay
down
there.
to 2 feet. And the reason why I say that is because if you collapse too much and you're straight, it would lose its
Strength.
strength. So they collapse down to 2 feet each. So as opposed to 1 foot, more than enough. All right.
Well, I've got the Spartan kitty. There you go.
Yes, you have a kitty Spartan. So you collected up the poles. You've noticed this place is vacant of life. However, there is light
There's a
coming
garden.
from different locations. Right here is light. Right here is light. And it's just like a glowing luminescent bulb that is radiating upward and seem to be strategically placed in different locations, providing light around the area. And this is a deck, a wooden deck with a fence post around it.
Oh.
This is a wooden fence around it,
Oh.
and this is a wooden building.
Where's the damn door?
Yeah, Discord likes to Discord
Yeah.
at the moment. What is this steel pipe you're using?
That would be
Remember
our
how I was carrying
newfound.
a steel pipe? Well, I just
Yeah.
added it as a weapon,
Oh,
and I'm just trying to figure out how to get the thing to work.
You're just
The game
figuring
to
out.
So
You're
I'm just
figuring out
testing it.
macros. I'm tracking. Okay. So what do you all do?
Looking around.
I'm gonna come over to this door.
Your big green lights from my clicky button spot.
Champ's biting
Oh,
his
you're
nails.
gonna. Excuse me.
I'm looking at what he's doing. I'm like, was he biting his nails?
I understand how the whole roles work for that.
Holy shit!
Wow.
God.
Damn.
Holy shit!
I wonder what was going on there.
You notice everything.
You know that dirt over there? You see the tick that's on the dirt. There's no tick, it's just frozen.
5 4s in a
You
row.
look around. you look around and you realize that there's been no movement here forever. Whatever,
No footprint.
nothing, everything's got a layer of snow and dirt on it, and there's no sign of a recent trail or walking or anything. It's as if everything here, whoever was here, vanished. When you walk in that hat, there's nothing inside. It's gutted. All these buildings, gutted. As you all explore, because fuck it, you all rolled 21 and you expedited this. You explore through all these buildings. There's nothing. Until you get over up here, you find a way into the actual castle itself. All these barrels, they're empty. There's whatever took place here and whatever shot those arrows, there's no sign of anybody who shot those arrows.
No, okay.
There's a passage to both the east and the west. Which direction do you want to go? Do you want to go east or do you want to go west and north?
I say we go west. What about the rest of you?
Let's see. I'll be going over this way.
Yes.
We're going
Yeah.
this way?
This way.
Yeah. I agree. Let's see what else I can go notice.
As you all pass, as you all pass around over here, noticing everything, you find an entrance to the castle over on this area, and it looks like the castle door has been opened recently and left wide open.
Seeing this, I immediately get behind Kelly
all...
and I like put both hands on her shoulders, and then I like point in the direction of the castle gate.
I'm gonna turn to David. Why does this guy keep touching me? Does he
I'm gonna
like
say
me or
in
something?
Saurian. I'm gonna say in Saurian. Don't you think it's unfair to keep using her as a meat shield?
It's not a meat shield, good sir. It's protective measures. If something were to go in her direction, I could pull her away from damage. Harm's way, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I feel like he's being honest with me?
What?
DM, do I feel like he's being honest with me? Is he lying?
I leave that to figure it out.
I mean, I don't fight, so like I legit have no reason to be If I were to be protective of myself, I'd be behind you two as well.
Yeah, you know what? You should all discuss that together via your character's point of view.
Yeah.
Defend it in character.
I'm like, think about it this way. If I'm behind you two as well, and Kelly here is hit by something, and injured, and can no longer run at distances of long, how is she to get out of harm's way? I could maybe not carry her, no offense to you, Kelly, you're a bit overweight, but I could at least pull her out of the way.
I'm the smallest one here.
Did David even like translate that?
I'm gonna relay. He believes that should something happen, he can quickly carry you to safety.
Thank you for the concern, but I'll be okay.
Oh God, just turn back. She would like you to not lean on her anymore. Take care of yourself. She's all right.
So when David says this, I like take my hands off of her and go, "Oh, terribly sorry, my bad." And I take out my tablet and I start like notepadding stuff.
Flappy Bird again.
No, it's actually
Oh.
Notepad. Like I've opened Notepad.
You can hide with
No,
me.
he's creating the program to make Notepad.
Jesus. Just hang on to my backpack strap at least.
Is this the door
'Cause
here?
I've got a satchel
Yes.
and a
Well,
backpack.
technically, it's right
Hang
here.
on to the strap.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go open and look in the door.
By the
If that
way,
fails, I'll
the
try.
one thing you did know, one thing I have to state though is, as much of a ghost town, for some reason, all of the chimneys are going.
That's to design the Notepad.
Congratulations, you've designed Notepad plus plus.
Oh, that's actually what I used to take notes for the session. That's great.
Notepad plus
Oh, wow.
plus.
Yeah.
I did not notice shit that time.
I like
I noticed
using it to
bookcase.
code Java. Yeah, 4 is a success.
Oh.
So
I didn't notice as much.
anyway, y'all are good. What I was trying to state is I forgot to mention that the chimneys are going. Other than that, whenever you see a chimney, it's lit, and there is firewood going in it, and they are functioning, even though there's no
There's no sign
footprints,
of life
there's no
out here.
nothing, and there's no life anywhere.
Okay. Shit's getting creepy.
And there's been no life for at least days. So
Yeah, no footprint.
yet these fire pits have been replenished
Are
recently
still burning.
in order to maintain that. The door is wide open and it looks freshly opened. You're unsure by what at this moment. And
Yeah.
The door is freshly opened, but there's no footprints, no recent footprints.
correct.
Been no traffic through here. But somebody opened the door.
Correct. The door is open and it looks like it's pushed snow. So you've noticed that unlike the rest of the doors where you had to open and snow moved out of the way, or you opened it inward and it did a dust on the ground, you're noticing a few things. One, there's always fire lit, and two,
That door is
yeah,
freshly open.
that door is freshly open compared to the rest of the surrounding. And it's one of the main
Sneak
doors
in.
to one of the big front castle open up door things. So yes, what?
Do any of you guys have stealth?
I do actually. I do.
I
You
do
have,
too.
okay. Good. All right, so we're all okay. Hopefully, we all roll really good.
I think everybody has stealth.
Sneak in the door. Hopefully, nobody falls flat on the face. Just so we can see what's going on.
All right.
Okay, I'm good. Okay.
Everybody stealths
All right.
inside the castle.
Mary Poppins,
Um,
lead the way. Little tiny human. Go
I-
ahead. Go on.
I assume that we're getting late, and Champ, you got to get going here soon, right?
Yeah. I can
Oh,
stay really another
okay.
10,
So
15
I'm
minutes.
gonna wrap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap things up here. If in just a moment. I was just letting you all know.
Oh wow. It's all right. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Time flies when you're having fun. You walk inside,
Some days, yeah.
and you get inside. Everybody's stealthing.
Can
You come, and I will draw up the map for the next session. And the door slams behind you as you all are all the way inside, and there's nothing in there. You're halfway down the main hall, and the door slams behind you. And then you all were like, you all turned real quick, right?
Yeah.
And then you all
I
have
pull out
this
a candle and light
weird
it.
thought. While you're doing that, everybody has weird feeling they're being watched, and then they look up. And we'll leave it there.
Castle.
Oh, I hate cliffhangers.
Slams.
Vampires.
We look up and
Next session.
draw a blank.
Will Goku fight the Frieza?
Oh, he's got 10 more episodes of him just screaming.
Will Kelly scream
Until
louder
next
for the next 3
time.
episodes as she puts the Band-Aid on her skin or gets the hose again?
Oh my gosh.
Until next time.
All right.